Let's check this out. Cabinets just got delivered today. By the way, we still got stone to finish up because we're going to do stone all right there. We're going to do stone all over there. This is the garage. Walk into here. So I'm about to see all the cabinetry. I thought they would have it here, but oh, yes, sir. So we got cabinetry right here, cabinetry right there. Oh, that needs to be closed. Come over here. Boom. Wow. Look at this. Holy, this is about to look good. Checks out all the cabinetry got delivered. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Right here as well. Boom. Let's see if in the bathroom. I don't know if last time you remember, but this was 6'8". Now we raised it to 8 feet. And yep, we have some cabinetry in here as well. Boom. Wow. This is gonna be fire. I love the color of it. Oh, what? You can't open that? Honestly, I'm not sure why they have them like that. Like, why is the top one you can't open? That's kind of like pointless if you ask me, you know? Can anybody in the chat drop why they have this on the top? If it doesn't open, what is even the point of that? And then peep this. I see this every time. Fear not, for I'm with you. Do not be dismayed, for I'm your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. We got this view right here. Sun's coming down. Look at that. All this dry grass. We might have to do a little like slide right there or something. Boom. I think we're gonna put like a picture light right here, I believe, or like a sconce. That looks pretty big, so I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure what we picked. But again, all this cabinetry, this keeps making noise. So I'm about to close this right there. Y'all, I'm trying to, let me turn around. The plan is to stream once every other day. I just watched, shout out Marlon, I just watched a playback of a stream, and Marlon said that when he first started, he would stream once every other day. Then in between those days, he would edit the streams and post them as a video. So that's high key a good idea, because I was thinking once a day, but that might be a little too much. I saw another person, forget which streamer. Oh, Suburb Baby. I don't know if you guys know him, but he was told by DDG or something that if he like keeps going as hard as he's going, that he's gonna get burnt out. And y'all, I'm already making a lot of content every day at work. I'm making a lot of content with my stuff, and now I'm trying to post it to YouTube and Facebook. Not trying, but I'm doing it. And so it's a lot. So to add streaming on top of it, that is a lot. So I don't want to get burnt out. Y'all, this looks beautiful up here. Look at this. Glass sliding door. Boom. The windows look great. Look at those two arches. Dude, this is crazy. Don't let my wife see this or hear me say this, but honestly, our renters backed out from up here, and this looks really good. We might have to, we might have to be up here. No lie. Because look at it. Imagine, I live in the house for 2 years, but I don't get to enjoy any of the top. And then even like if the renters up here, if we do get renters up here, God willing, if they mess anything up here, I'm gonna be upset. So excuse me. So look at that fireplace too. Wow, that looks really good. Let's go downstairs, check out what's happening down there. Wow. I think this cabinetry is also for downstairs. I could be wrong, but yeah, I love the color of it. And let's check out downstairs. This is gonna be the layout. So this L, if you could turn this like that, that's what you're seeing here. Obviously cabinetry, cabinetry, cabinetry. This looks really good as well. They did a really good job. All of this. The arches look so good. I love how it looks right over there. And then this, obviously this open space, it's wonderful. Wow. The sunsets here are gonna go crazy. And then we have this fireplace. Looks really good as well. Shout out. If you're in the shower right now, drop something right now. We're going downstairs. There's also cabinetry here. This cabinetry will get installed and then we're gonna do flooring next. So this is gonna look really different here in a few days. Everything got textured. So the walls aren't just smooth anymore, they're textured. We've got more cabinetry down here. This looks a lot cleaner. We also extended out the fireplace here for a bigger TV. My wife wanted a 65-inch, so that's what we did, you feel me? And then we got another arch here. Coffee bar will be right there. We got 2 undercap lighting for the shelves. We actually need 3, so pray to God that this guy has mercy on me. The electrician has mercy on me and does 3 instead. But yeah, this is the downstairs. It looks a lot different with all of this all clean because the flooring's gonna go next. Another thing that people do is the flooring guys will walk around and see if there's any squeaks, because I don't know if you guys have ever been in a house where there's a bunch of squeaks. It's because the nails in that flooring, like they've gotten rusted, and now the flooring is going up and down on those old nails. And so it's not fastened to the ground really tight. That's why you hear that sound. And so usually you can put screws in it to make it not sound like that anymore. Here's the rooms. Flip over. Yeah, I love how all the windows look, like the grid. Just looks really good. If you're in the chat, drop a W for your boy. This is how this looks. Pretty soon we're gonna like pick out tile, stuff like that. If you just joined, cabinetry is here. This is looking a lot more like a house. Floor is all ready for the hardwood and texture is on the walls. So I'm super excited. This looks fire. Let me show you guys upstairs again. We got the stairs to go up here. W Jake, yes sir. Osmar, I think. Did I say that right? Osmar? But yeah, look at this. So the sun's setting over here. Drop wherever you're watching from. Are you on my time zone or are you on a different time zone? And then check this out. Right now it's around like 8. So we have like 20 or 30 more minutes of sunlight. But yeah, this is it. All the cabinetry got delivered today. Still needs to be installed, obviously. All the walls are textured. We've got the hood vent right over there. And look at this. Guys, should I live here? Drop it in the chat below. Should I live here? Upstairs. My wife really wants to live upstairs. It's 3 bedrooms, so it's not really necessary. Obviously, it's probably gonna cost around $1,000 more than if I live downstairs. Downstairs is a lot smaller, won't be able to host as much people. Drop it in the chat what I should do, because actually my buddies that were gonna live up here, they found a better spot somewhere else, so they won't be up here anymore. It's okay. I trust the Lord that he'll find renters. But now the question is, should I find renters for downstairs or should I find them for upstairs? Hopefully my wife's not hearing me because I already told her we're gonna do downstairs and she really wants to do upstairs. But drop it in the chat. What should I do? Should I pay like $1,000 more to be up here? But I'll be able to host more people. And obviously it's a way better space. I'll be more comfortable for a couple years while I'm here. Drop it in the chat. What should I do? But yeah, this arch. Love this arch. This arch. This is why you need a wife or a spouse. My wife told me let's do arches and it was a really good idea. This is a really good idea. Boom. Drop it in the chat where you're listening from. Where are you? What time zone? I'm here PST. And drop it if I should live upstairs or downstairs. Truly, I want to talk to y'all Again, I want to start streaming every other day. So I don't know if you guys are often on YouTube or what, but this is the plan. Become a streamer. There's something I heard, like if you want to go to the gym or you want to start running, you'll actually become more successful at that thing if you identify with that thing. For example, instead of saying I go on runs sometimes, you would say I'm a runner, and that would actually make you go even more. Instead of just saying I go to the gym sometimes, you're gonna go only sometimes, versus if you say I'm a gym rat or whatever, I don't know, like I'm a gym goer, then you will actually go more. And that's another thing for like sin. Like a lot of people claim themselves as sinners and therefore they stay stuck in sin. But if I say I'm holy, set apart, I'm free from accusation, I'm without blemish, I'm a son of God, just like how God called me, how the Bible says that I am, then I'm going to walk out a free life. You know what I mean? I'm going to walk out my freedom. Oh, where did the chat go? Oh, live in Chicago, currently 10:13 p.m. Osmar, is that how you say your name? Osmar, or what is your actual name? Live in Chicago? That's fire, dude. Let's go. Have you ever been to the PNW? Have you ever been to Portland, Oregon, Washington area? Right now we're here in Washington, Ridgefield. Yeah, drop it down in the chat. Just dropped a gem, high key, on identity. But yeah, that's why I'm calling myself a streamer now. Like some of the content I've already posted, I say I'm a Christian streamer because if I identify with what it is, I'll actually do it more. Shout out Peter in the chat. Shout out Peter, check out all this cabinetry, bro. We need to film a video here, actually, with Arthur or whatever. Texture is all done. Look at this. Bro, this is looking like a house, my boy. Pull up on the boy. This is looking super good. Peter, actually drop it in the chat if I should live upstairs and just pay 1,000 more versus living downstairs, bro. The people that were gonna rent the house, they backed out, which is fine, praise God. My wife wants to live upstairs. What should I do? Should I pay 1,000 more? Is it worth it to live upstairs, be able to host more people, be more comfortable for 2 years? Or should I just stick to the plan, live downstairs, pay a little bit less? What should I do, y'all? Drop it in the chat. What would you do? What would Jesus do? Not a bad idea. What would you do, Peter? Would you actually? And how's the connection, bro? Talk to me. Look at this. Fireplace. Boom. Fat TV right here. I think the quality of life will be worth it. So true. I was also thinking if somebody rents up here and they like mess things up, I'm gonna be pretty like, I don't know, I'm gonna be upset. But the thing is, I might not even notice, and it'll probably get fixed either way. But look at this. Boom. This is how, fridge right there. No sink right there. The sink's actually gonna be in the island right here. And look at this. Imagine you're right here washing dishes. Maybe the TV's on, the family's in the room over there. You look over, maybe some friends are right here just chilling. A whole function. Peter von der Luft is sitting out here, you know, just enjoying some coffee. This is it. I could definitely sell more of a dream up here. Boom, we got a little. The neighbor is actually building a house right over there. That's his foundation. His son sold me this lot. Bro, getting the rent from downstairs is still a big W. It's true, bro. It's true. It's very true. The thing is I'm so used to paying like 800, 600 for rent, and lately it's been 2K. And paying more than that is tough. It's tough, but it's doable. So I'm definitely gonna pray about it. And I'm rethinking after the renters like backed out. But yeah, this view is tough. Look at with the sunset. Stream every other day, bro. And streaming every other day. It's so nice out here. Check this out. And then there's a hill over here. We can do like it gets a little more steep, but little water slide, never hurt nobody. Or when it snows, if it snows up here, a little sled with the kiddos. Boom. This is the deck. I don't know what that door is doing there, but maybe that's a word for somebody, that an open door is just gonna randomly pop up in your life. Receive that right now. Chat, drop amen if you receive that right now. Look at this. Oh, dang. I literally told them to like put siding on this, I think today, and they already did it. Let's see if they did it down here. Yeah, they did. Osmar, is that your actual name? Amen. Receive that. Receive that. Or is it something? What is this, y'all? What? The robot from The Incredibles? Bro, multiple people have been telling me that. Let's go, dude. That's a word. Let's go. What the? This feels really shaky. That's not good. That is not good. Bro, whoever. Nah, that's not good at all. But I think it's only because all the ground here got mixed up. Look at this. Boom. That's where all the poop is going to go, the pee, all that gross stuff. That's going to go in here. And there's a grinder in there that actually grinds it all up. And then it gets like sucked out. Okay, I assumed your name was Oscar, but I wasn't sure. But I see that for sure. There's definitely going to be an open door for you. What are you believing that for, though, when you hear that? What do you believe that open door to be? Like, when you hear that, I know part of you feels joy, but for what? Like, what are you hoping to see? What are you hoping the Lord to do? What's he doing in your life right now? I want to know. But yeah, this deck feels really shaky right now. It didn't normally, so I do think it's something having to do with that. But yeah, that's where all the sewage stuff is going to go. It really looks like the robot from The Incredibles. I made a video about that. Bro, I think you got to live upstairs. All right, before you make that assumption or like that decision, which it might be a move, I'm not going to lie. But let me show you the downstairs really quick before you say that. Check this out. So you come down here. There's an arch here. And low key, I would have kept it way more basic. But it's still chill. Like cabinetry here. This fireplace, we made it a little wider for a bigger TV. At first it was really small, kind of 8-foot door, as you guys just saw outside. Oh. Locked out of my own crib, dude. Come on. No, but cabinetry. There's still this nice deck, which is really cool. And then this is gonna have a mini coffee bar. My wife wanted that here, so cabinetry right here on this side, shelves, and then some tile, laundry, bathroom. Yo, David, what's up, bro? Shout out, David. Yes, sir. I just talked to you on IG, bro. Ask your questions. Let's get into it. Well, I'm just showing the downstairs. Peter, now that you've seen it, bro, what do you think? I mean, they're both good spaces. Obviously, upstairs is way bigger, 3-bedroom versus 1-bedroom. Maybe you and Sadie can move in. Yeah, it is, bro. Either way, it's fire. You're right. We're gonna have to talk it up with the wifey. Look at the finances. Talk to the Lord. And essentially fill it out at the end. David, ask your questions again so I can answer it. And yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. We don't need 3 bedrooms. It's a lot. But who knows? It's always nice because downstairs is only 1 bedroom. It is always nice to have an extra bedroom. Like if my mom is ever in town or a family member, my brother, or a friend, that is always nice. So, but yeah, 3 bedrooms, not necessary. Plus a lot of mortgage payment goes to interest, but you'll still be building equity. Yeah, for sure. I'll still be building the equity. So it's a matter of how much of my mortgage do I want to pay. But high-key, I signed up for this, so because it's cool to be able to build this, obviously with in mind that I'm gonna sell it. But if I'm not able to enjoy the main thing, it's kind of like I was thinking like, oh, it kind of sucks. Like you're building a house, but kind of not, because you're only gonna have the bottom. But the bottom is really good as well. So it's up to me essentially. But yeah, they're having to do that sewer thing. They'll enclose that after. This is where people are gonna walk to the bottom, the downstairs. Oscar said, believing for an open door to a new job for better financial stability. Fire, dude. What are you currently doing in like for work? One thing I always recommend to people is to find a high income earning skill. Get really good at it. Focus on that one thing. And there's a limit a lot of times with that. Like, for example, sales. You could learn that skill, get really good at it, and there's so many people that need sales or marketing, whatever it is. Like, for example, for mine, it was social media. And so I had the opportunity to go and do other things, get better at different things. But at the end of the day, my wife is talking about upstairs. Fact, there will be an office and stream room. That's true. She's trying to sell the dream. But essentially, I'm doing social media, got good at that. Obviously, there's always room for more growth. And that's what has been building my income lately. Like, I'm able to be of value to different clients, different people, and build that high income earning skill. So, I definitely always recommend people to learn a high income earning skill, and that way it can help with financial stability and other things like that. That's right, honey. She said, we can write off an office for the taxes. My wife is saying that upstairs I could have the extra room as an office, which it's facts. Like the first room is actually really good for that. Check this out, baby. Boom, all the cabinetry. Are you home yet or are you still at dinner? And then check this out. All of it's textured, it looks really good. This is obviously gonna have stuff on it. Boom. Arch looks really good. So the office that I would probably have, so there'd be probably right here, this office space, and then this for guests. Not a bad idea. Ideally, I'd want to charge more than what we were gonna rent the downstairs for, but we'll see. We'll talk about it, we'll chat. And I really love how it looks out here. It's super peaceful. I could spend a lot of time up here. No lie. I keep coming back out here. Look at this. This is from the deck. In the chat, drop a W. David said, I've been working so hard to save up and doing a little bit of investing. I need your advice. How do you invest your money? How do you invest your money? How do you invest your money? What are you currently doing? Let me get a little bit more context. But I mean, you should have a goal essentially at the end of the day. For me, I wasn't ever like saving up that much money. Honestly, I did Bible school after 1 year, a gap year after high school. And I didn't, let me sit down. I did Bible school and I was broke. High key, I was broke for 2 years. I remember screenshotting my bank account and it had like, I only ever had a few hundred in there. But David said, now I'm starting to become interested in buying land and building my own house after I saw your video. Felt like God signed for me to build a home just like you, my brother. That's super sick. For me, at least with that, I wanted to buy a house as well, but I learned that I can make money, like invest instead by building, because you're building equity. If you want me to explain that, I could. But essentially, I wasn't good at saving before. I would always spend. I'd live paycheck to paycheck. And again, I was a student, so it was nothing crazy. But I put together a goal that I was going to build a house, so I knew that I needed 5% down. I needed a certain amount, and once I had that goal, it was much easier to build a budget around that goal and then actually work towards that goal. So before the goal, it's super hard to save. It's super hard to invest because there's no goal. Like, that's even biblical, to have a vision, to have a goal, and you'll be able to run with that. So I definitely recommend, like, figure out what that goal is. If you want to invest into building a home, which I highly recommend, then figure out how much it's going to cost you, how much more you're going to need to make each month, or find the right people like to work with, and then go go after it with that in mind, because it's much easier to obtain the goal if you actually have something that's measurable. Like for example, I put down $43,000 to build this house, and so I knew that if I wanted to build like a certain size of house, that I need a certain percentage of that in income. And so essentially the first thing that I did, which I recommend to you for you to do, is go to the bank, ask them, how much can I get pre-approved for with what I have right now, with what I'm making right now? They're going to let you know, oh, you can get pre-approved for this amount of house. For example, I went to the bank and they told me that I can get pre-approved for $250,000. That was not enough. This house, for example, I needed to get $650,000. And so that wasn't enough, and I asked the guy at the bank, the lender, how much more do I need to make per month? He told me, and now I had that goal where every month now I'm shooting to go towards that goal. So my recommendation to you is go to the bank, see how much you can get pre-approved for, so now you can start working towards that measurable goal. As far as investing in other ways, obviously there's a lot of different things that you can invest in. Why I went the real estate route is because there's a lot of people around me that are doing real estate. For example, my main clients, they're doing real estate, they're real estate developers, they teach how to build. So it made sense for me. If there's other people around you, obviously investing is biblical. There was people that were given talents to steward. One buried it, didn't do anything with it, and it was bad. It was bad news for him. Essentially, the other two that multiplied what was given to them, they got rewarded with even more. So investing or multiplying what's been given to you is biblical. Stewardship is biblical. And so it's a godly desire in your heart for you to want to invest and multiply your income. Essentially, if you're generous to other people, God will entrust you with even more to be generous to even more people, because he knows he can trust you to be a blessing to others. And so definitely find that measurable goal. There's wisdom in a multitude of counselors. So check around you. What are they investing in? Like people that you trust, people that you look up to. How are they investing their money? Because it could be any other stuff. Like I don't know much about stocks, but I know people make money off of it and other things, Bitcoin and stuff like that, crypto. Like I'm not saying to do those certain things, but figure out what it is for you. But obviously, yes, I recommend. I'm biased about building because that's what I'm doing, and I've seen it work for other people, including the clients and the people that I'm around. So if for you, you find out that that's building, then bro, go after it. Go to the bank, figure out how much you need to make each month. Or if you want to go the investment route, which it's not based on your income. So I have to make a certain amount of money to build a certain amount of house. But there's other ways where people don't look at your income. Lenders will just look at the deal. And if the deal makes sense, you can bring in money from your grandma, your dad, your friend, whoever it is. They bring in the money. You fulfill the deal and make it happen, get it built out through a builder. And then in the end, you guys split profit. So there's two routes that you could go with that is you work on your income, which obviously you should do that regardless. Work on your income. Build a personal house through your income by qualifying through your income, or get really good at finding deals, and do an investment where you're not using your own money, you're using somebody else's money, but you're hiring the builder and you're making the deal happen, you're running the numbers, you're getting it done. And I know this might sound like a lot, which at first it really is, but there's free content all over the web that you can really learn more about this stuff. And all it takes is repetition, learn more about it. And so, yeah, I definitely have some guys that I can recommend to you, David, if you want to watch that content. My main clients that I manage their accounts, definitely recommend to go check out their YouTube. They post every single week about deals that they're doing. They've built over 250 units in the past 6 years, 7 years. And so, and if you honor a prophet, you will receive a prophet's reward. That's Bible. So if you look up to somebody, if you admire what's going on in their life, how they're living their life, hopefully it's somebody godly, right? But if you honor them and you serve them, you will learn from them and you will reap part of their reward. Like I'm able to build a house because I've been serving and honoring these other real estate developers. And so Yeah, I'll definitely. I mean, if you want to look it up now, David, it's Ruben, Ruben Rapolov, Ryapolov. I don't know how to type it in here, otherwise I would. But Ruben Rapolov and Arthur Rapolov. Definitely go look those guys up. They drop tons of value all the time. Actually, yeah, thank you to Leanna, my wife. Thank you so much. Actually, we're building a community as well. We're planning to build one. This is actually the brand. It's called Build Up, and it's based off of First Thessalonians 5:11, where the Bible calls us to encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you're already doing. Because we're building up people and we're building up homes. And so we're actually going to do a Facebook community really soon. It's going to be like $5.11 because of the brand number every month. And so people will be doing deals in there and it'll be really cool. So I'm going to be spearheading that. I'm actually probably going to make a lot of content off of that. And so, yeah, it'd be cool to see you in that community as well. And we'll be like going to different states, different cities, and doing meetups. So that would be really fun. David, I might even be able to meet you. Hi, bro, I believe in you. I believe that building is godly. Um, the Bible even describes God as a builder. Talks about building all the time, like the foolish and wise builder. Um, Building on the foundation, which is Christ. Talks about the cornerstone. That all has to do with construction, with building. Obviously, God is not saying like, you know, if you want to follow the word, you have to build. But I do believe that there's something biblical about building, and obviously keeping Christ in the center. So I believe in you, man. If God put this dream in your heart, I definitely believe that He's gonna bring the resources, even through our connection, our relationship, and you're gonna crush it, man. I believe in you. You don't have to know everything. That's the beauty of the body, is we can pull on each other and work together towards one goal, and essentially, in the end, glorify God. And so everything that you do, whatever you do, do it unto God with all of your heart, and do it to glorify Him. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be streaming every single or every other day, even if it's 30 minutes. And if you haven't prayed or read your Bible today or spent time with the Lord, obviously that's most important. So definitely do that every single day. And yeah, this is how the house is looking, the cabinetry in here. I'm gonna be editing my videos and posting them after as well. Comment what you would like to see more of. If you want to see me at the house, if you want to see me with my friends, I want to do more in real life content. Today I couldn't find anyone to do it with, but that's fine. I got to get comfortable with doing it alone and just chatting with you guys. I want the chat to be super active, for us to be conversing with each other. And so yeah, David, God bless you, brother. I appreciate you showing support, showing love, coming in here and asking that amazing question that I know will help other people as well. So God bless you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Drop a W in the chat. W Prince in the chat. Love you guys. God bless, and follow for more.